Just to demonstrate Alex's almost obsessive attention to detail, we got into the story of the construction of U Hotel's fire escape. It serves as a perfect indicator of the lengths that Alex and his team go to ensuring that each detail is absolutely perfect and that goes above what is typically expected. A working fire escape is a given requirement in any building in Makati, but even as everybody else told him that his existing one was good enough simply wasn't for Alex. He decided to go the extra mile. Here's the story of what is arguably the best fire escape in Makati and how it forms the perfect metaphor for everything about Alex and U Hotel.
All right, one of the things that you come to mention, Alex, is detail, attention to it. From coffee, from bizcocho, now as simple as a fire escape. Okay, what's the detail about your fire escape and what makes it different from all the others?
Well, first off, I'd like to say that I am a frustrated architect. Yeah, and when we were designing U Hotels, aside from the aesthetics part, I was very particular about the safety and security of our guests. And that is one thing that we will never compromise. So the fire escape was designed and everything. And when it was there, I was personally trying to go down and go up that fire escape. To make sure that just in case, I hope not, but we would have to use it, then it would be safe and able to accommodate all our hotels. So the initial design was it had a winch, but we had to have somebody winch it down and winch it up again. So that's not good.
So there's a person that has to operate that.
Yes.
In an event of a panic, you never know if that person's going to be there.
Yes. Okay. So it has to be something that works on its own. So we had to redesign the fire escape ladder twice. So what you see right now there is just a simple escape ladder. But we had to redesign it twice just to make sure that it works on its own and it works smoothly. That when you go on it, it goes down smoothly. And when you go off it, it goes back smooth.
So hindi siya papak.
Yes, it doesn't snap. Yeah.
So it's like Michael Jackson's video. Where he goes down the fire escape and it's smoothly going out.
Yes.
And what was the technology that you used behind that?
Well, it was very simple actually, but we had to be very innovative in that. I had to use barbells because it's different. In bigger properties, you can have a place where you can put big weights and stuff to counterbalance it. It's a counterbalance there. Very simple counterbalance ladder. But the challenge in the hotel was the space was really small. So we had to make use of innovative materials to have that correct balance. So I had to use gym barbells for it.
Like the plates itself.
Yeah.
Okay, so if people are looking and you're wondering why are there barbell plates, it's simple as that.
It's simple,
but it works.
Yeah, it works. It came out to be the best material to use. It's so compact, and you can add and decrease weights just by removing some barbell plates and adding some barbell plates. So we got the correct balance finally.
And then of course the maintenance for that. You guys try it out every week?
Yes, of course. Even our genset, we run it weekly just to make sure it's working fine.
So other than it being, all the objects are working, is your staff as well? They go through the routines so that they don't panic in times of if it happens or whatnot.
Of course, none of Alex's effort have gone unrecognized. In just a year's operation, U Hotels has been singled out as an awardee of one of the top destination hotels in his area by no other than the associations that matters most. The ones, of course, which rely on actual user surveys and sentiments. Again, Alex is characteristically humble and almost dismissive in acknowledging them. But who can really be more proud of these achievements?
Alex, I read online in such a short time that U Hotel got a lot of awards. Okay, tell us about the awards that you got.
Well, it's just an acknowledgement of the quality and the standards that we have. So most of it are based on the feedbacks from guests, actual reviews. So we're very happy about it, but we're not being complacent about it. We know that it's a constant thing, that the moment that we relax, that everything will just flow.
And when it comes to online, it's so quick that people could write something good, and it's so quick that someone will just sometimes say something. How do you guys deal with that? They call it mema. May masabi, may matype lang. As far as online is concerned, how does the hotel deal with that?
We trust that travelers are very reasonable. So I'm sure that if they see a review, they'd be able to gauge if that's just mema or that's a real concern. But we still try to address every review as sincere as possible. We look into it, even how silly it is. No review is silly for us. So even the small details, if they're not happy about it, we try to explain why it is like that, or we try to look into it, or we try to improve it.
It's the detail.
Really, yeah.
I mean, they're saying the bizcocho is smaller and the other one's bigger. Okay, cool.
We try to choose a bigger biscocho for them.
Yeah, on the next one.
There is simply no detail too small, no customer review easily dismissed, or operating item that escapes Alex's attention. But instead of trying to please everybody, Alex makes an honest effort to address every shortcoming. He recognizes that nothing can be perfect and that there are reasons to go wrong. In so doing, he replies with honesty, candor, and credible commitment to set things right. And maybe that's what spells the difference between a hotel you sleep in and one you come back to again and again.